So I'm going to focus on the Green Business Certification Program. I think that's probably appropriate for this conversation. We started back in 2009. I say we, it was the Department of Environmental Protection, the Montgomery County Chamber of Commerce, which has no affiliation with the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, by the way, and Montgomery College. So it's a wonderful partnership. You know, I come from the DEP perspective, and it's always valuable to hear the business perspective, and we sort of keep each other in check with really great, honest dialogue. So the Green Business Certification Program is a voluntary recognition program for businesses that go above and beyond sort of basic green measures. And I should say we have our consultant, our DEP's consultant with us, Julia Craighill, who is very much involved in verifying that businesses are doing what they're saying they're doing in the application. So it's a voluntary recognition program, but it's also an educational program, sort of a green print, as it provides a menu of measures for reducing a business's ecological footprint. And the thing that I like to say is that I think is helpful to sort of get your arms around with the program is that, you know, it's not LEED, it's sort of an operational complement to LEED certification. LEED, as I'm sure most or all of you know, is about the building itself, and there's major systems. This is what happens inside the building, the day-to-day operations. It's really about corporate culture. So let me bring it to life for you so you have a sort of a visual fix of what it looks like. So if you're in office, in an office environment, you know, there's 101 or 2 actions that this was a homegrown program. That's what we started with, this office checklist. And so it's about the paper you buy. It's about reducing the paper you purchase. It's about offering, you know, telecommuting opportunities and incentives for your employees to reduce emissions associated with travel. If you go, you know, stay at a hotel, if you're on travel, then you're staying at a green hotel. It's about purchasing EPEAT registered computers, which is a third-party label for ecologically sound computers. If you own your property and you have to do some landscaping, it's about what you're putting on the soil and whether you're using native plants and et cetera. So you sort of get the picture. But that's just for the office checklist. And I should point out that there are 3 certified businesses in the room. One of whom is sitting next to me, Amicus Green Building Council with Jason. Chocolates and Tomatoes, which is a farm, and EcoPrint in the back, which is, of course, they printers. But it's an umbrella program. So if you're not if you're not an office and you're a farm, then we would recognize different third-party standards that are out there, robust third-party standards. So there's 2 we recognize for farms are USDA organic and certified naturally grown. In Jason's case, he's Green America. Fran's and Abby's organization, he's Green America Gold. And they have a unique, one of the 42 standards that Fran mentioned, Jason meets, sort of green building supplies and home improvements, that sort of thing. If you're a cleaning company, you'll use Green Seal, which is a really robust third-party standard for green cleaning companies. So we have 10 of these, 2 of which we created ourselves, and another 8. And the benefit of that is that, well, fiscally, it's quite, you know, advantageous because we're relying on Fran and Abby to make sure that Jason is doing what he's saying he's doing in his application. But it also there's also great value in that you're picking and choosing that standard that best meets your sector, but not just your sector, but also sort of your values. So if social justice is really important, then Green America would be a really smart standard to use. So what are the benefits? You know, it's a busy world. There's a lot of noise out there. You know, you could hear that complaint, I'm sure, among some colleagues. We don't have the time or energy to go. Let's stay on mission. Well, I think there's a lot of benefits. I sure hope I think that. One of which is to align your operations with your values.